Welcome to the Masked Reader.
Good morning everyone, it's World Book Day 2021 and for one day only the staff of St Wilfrid's will be putting masks on as we play the Masked Reader. You'll hear a clue from a member of staff followed by them reading their favourite book. If you can guess the member of staff then you get 1 point. Let's play the Masked Reader. First up, it's Leopard.
Good morning everyone. So my clue is, most of the time you will find me in Key Stage 1, but sometimes you might find me walking my dog, Seb, who lots of you know is very naughty.
Sorry I'm late, miss. I set off really early. But on the way to school, I was captured by a squid. I wriggled and I struggled till a turtle came and rescued me. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, yes, he did.
Here's a clue about the next person. They have eyes. Next up, it's Owl.
You can find me anywhere in school. I'm usually in your class if your teacher isn't there.
Oi, frog! Sit on a log, said the cat. But I don't want to sit on a log, said the frog. Logs are all knobbly and uncomfortable, and they give you splinters in your bottom. I don't care, said the cat. You're a frog, and you must sit on a log.
Owls know it's wise to read.
I've been at St Wilfrid's for a very long time. You might see me leading Key Stage 2 worship, and you might also see me on Key Stage 2 lunch duty. I also teach some of the older children.
Have you ever wanted to turn into something else? I bet it wasn't a tortoise. This is the story of a very shy man who's in love with a very kind woman, and of the small tortoise who brings them together.
Penguins are my favourite biscuits. I'm hungry now. Let's hear from Happy Face.
Hello everybody. I feel extremely privileged to have the job that I do at this outstanding school.
Mr. and Mrs. Twit are really disgusting. They smell because they never wash. They fight because they play tricks on each other. And they hate children. But worst of all, they keep monkeys in their back garden, in cages. It's time for the monkeys to get revenge on these two most revolting creatures.
What a big smile from Happy Face. You won't forget our next person. It's Elephant.
Bonjour les enfants! You used to see me all round school teaching classes in Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2, but now I am based in one classroom in Key Stage 2. Who am I? Au revoir!
Just imagine suddenly knowing you may be eaten for breakfast in the very near future. Dropped like a rasher of bacon into a frying pan sizzling with fat. This is exactly what worries Sophie when she is snatched from her bed in the middle of the night by a giant with a stride as long as a tennis court.
The next person is Rawsome. It's Tiger.
I may not see you every day at the moment, but you see me every Tuesday on the screen.
Soon our eye fell on a little glass box that was lying under the table. She opened it and found in it a very small cake, on which the words, "Eat me," were beautifully marked in currants. "Well, I'll eat it," said Alice, "and if it makes me grow larger, I can reach the key, and if it makes me grow smaller, I can creep under the door. So either way, I'll get into the garden, and I don't care which happens."
Thanks, Tiger. Now snap to it. It's Crocodile.
Hi, I have probably taught lots of you, and I work with the youngest age group of children.
Once upon a time there was a boy called Charlie Cook who curled up in a cosy chair and read his favourite book about a leaky pirate ship which very nearly sank, and a pirate chief who got the blame and had to walk the plank. The chief swam to an island and went digging with his hook. At last he found a treasure chest, and in it was a book.
Coming up now, it's the unicorn of the sea. It's Narwhal.
Hi, you'll find me in here every morning with a smile on my face, but don't be late because I will always know.
Now you really are ready, said the fairy godmother. Have fun. Just remember one thing. You must be home by midnight. When the clock strikes 12 and all my magic will end, your coach will turn back into a pumpkin and your beautiful clothes will once again be rags. What book is it and who am I?
How do you make an octopus laugh? Give it 10 tickles. It's Octopus.
Hello, boys and girls. Well, you might find me in the dinner hall up at Key Stage 1. You might find me in one of the classrooms. That could be anywhere in school. Or you might find me leading your worship. I've been at our school for a very long time.
A little old lady lived all by herself, with a table and chairs and a jug on the shelf. A wise old man heard her grumble and grouse. There's not enough room in my house. Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze.
It's black and white, but not red all over. It's Zebra.
Hi, boys and girls. I have worked across school. I've worked in reception, year 1 and year 4.
The witch had a cat and a very tall hat, and long ginger hair which she wore in a plait. How the cat purred and how the witch grinned, as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind.
The next person is all glitter and sparkles. It's Unicorn.
I have lived and taught in schools in the Czech Republic, Thailand, Ukraine and the Maldives.
Whenever I see a slug on a piece of lettuce, Grandma called, I gobble it up quick before it crawls away. Delicious! George has a grisly old grunion of a grandma with revolting eating habits. When he can't stand her any longer, George decides to cure her nastiness for good. He concocts a very special medicine, which is as nasty as she is, with explosive results.
Hop to it. It's Rabbit.
Okay, my clue is I have been at St Wilfrid for a long time. If you were here when you were 4 years old, then you will definitely know me, and you might have played Sleeping Bunnies with this rabbit.
The doorbell rings just as Sophie and her mummy are sitting down to tea. Who could it possibly be? What they certainly don't expect to see at the door is a big, furry, stripy tiger.
What do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea? So here's Deer.
Good morning, boys and girls. My clue is, during the week, you will always find me in Key Stage 1. At weekends, you might find me walking my dog, Teddy Rose.
Down in the town, by the butcher's shop door, sat Harry McClary from Donaldson's Dairy. With a big juicy bone from Samuel Stone, Harry McClary sets off for the dairy. His friends want him to share it, but Harry McClary has other ideas.
The next person smells a lot nicer than their mask. It's Skunk.
My job in school isn't to teach lessons, but it's to be around the infants and the juniors to make sure that everybody's feeling okay. Who am I?
When newly orphaned Mary Lennox arrives from India, everyone at Misselthwaite Manor thinks her a most disagreeable child. Then one day she finds a garden that has mysteriously been kept locked and hidden for 10 years, and with the help of Dickon and her spoiled cousin Colin, brings the secret garden back to life.
The next person spends up to 16 hours a day eating. It's Panda.
Hi, I have worked at St Wilfrid's a long time. I don't work in Key Stage 1 or Key Stage 2, but you will see me around school most days.
She used her spear to leap over her attackers. She danced her way past clumsy attacks. She hid under her shield, then jumped out to take her attackers by surprise. She earned the respect of her fellow soldiers. They still had no idea she was a young girl. They clapped her on the back and said, "What clever tricks you use."
And that brings us to the end of The Masked Reader. How do you think you've done? All will be revealed this afternoon as we unmask our masked readers. Good luck everyone, and I will see you later on.